Oh, Act 1, Scene 3. Huh. Oh. Joseph and a stranger. A man with a large pair of antlers slung over his shoulder is speaking with Joseph. Okay. Finding Carrington. And that's only a few miles outside of Hogtonville anyway. I don't think you can do much better for accessibility. And they got that new gas station, folks get lost. But maybe they should feel lost, Joseph. Just as lost then as we are always already lost. Just like poor, iterant Silas, wandering the road, looking for a home. The things he says are hard to read. Well, that's a way to look at it, I guess. Well, hello! I heard that old truck rumble on up. How's Homer? Say, maybe you can help this fellow. He's looking for a venue, is how you said it, right? Sure. I know a furniture warehouse you could probably break into. This isn't some illegal drug party. But I'm obliged you'd stop a moment to help me work this through. Let me explain my charge. I've dedicated my last 12 years to the design and orchestration of my life's great work. A grand, broadly experimental theatrical adaptation of The Death of the Hired Man by Robert Frost. How do you mean, experimental? Well, drama is really my second love. My higher calling is pseudoscience. Yep, pseudoscience. Pseudoscience is the eternally fruitful marriage of whimsy and process that has yielded such poetic specimens as astrology, oh dear, phrenology, oh dear, canals on Mars, never heard of it, and homeopathic medicine, which is like actual medicine except in useless doses. I hope I have the time to explain how my pseudo-scientific theory poetics find expression in this play, but now I am in a delirious rush. I hate reading your lines. You're horrible. The event is to be performed tomorrow morning, just before dawn. But in the spirit of tragedy, our venue fell through at the last moment. I've been out all day driving the highways looking for a replacement. Eyes fastened to the landscape like a hawk scouring the field. So like a hawk, in fact, that I failed to keep an eye on my gas meter. I'm here waiting for the tow truck to bring my car so I can get back at the task. So what kind of venue are you looking for? Somewhere outdoors, somewhere intimate, somewhere tragic. If you have attention to spare on your drive, I'd be grateful. Yeah, I don't care about your troubles, to be honest. I don't like you. Well, here you are. Do you know where an old mine is around here? Around here? I guess not. Oh, unless you're thinking about the old Elkhorn mine. That's over northeast of here, on Hardyville. But you can't get in there anymore. It's all fenced up. They had an accident. Well, I've got a truck. Trucks go through fences. Trucks go through quite a lot of things, really. Met your friend Weaver. Huh. Now, you say you met her? She was there? Ah. Yeah, she was there. You're surprised. Because she's buried in the garden. Huh. No, I guess I'm not surprised. It's good that you met her. I knew the Marquez family years ago, when Weaver was a young girl, and her parents were studying local folk songs. Smart family. Well, some of them are smart, the rest are wise, if you know what I mean. They hit some trouble a while back, and it kinda tore them all up. But, you know, everyone hits trouble at some point or another. Well, not everyone, but most of us do. Hey, if you see Weaver Marquez again, tell her I'm sorry about her aunt and uncle, and I hope I'll be seeing her soon. Many thanks. Ran across a strange museum up north of it. Oh, that old place. I heard they keep a huge archive. Hey, next time you're up there, take a look in the archive room and see if you can find my old work on file. It'll be under Wheat Tree. That's my last name, Wheat Tree. The archive is just through the hall of glass. That sounds horrible. It's these big plastic doors. Kinda hard to spot, but the texture is a bit different than the rest of the walls. Okay, your work is in a hidden bit. That's interesting. Here I am. Yep, I'm hard at work, as you can see. Now, don't distract me, huh? You like your work? It's better than being in a ditch. Ha! I bet you always say that, like a reflex. When people ask about my work, I always say, it's pretty okay. That way I don't have to think about it. Yeah. Relatable. Can I do anything else with the computer, seeing as I had so much trouble getting past it to the basement? Let's check to see if there are any new messages. No. No. There are not. Okay. Back to the basement. Want to see if the people are back. No. No, they are not. So he's got a habit of sending me places where there are people, and then there are no people. Homer, I need to... No? Okay. Conway has places to go. He certainly does. Now, where did it say I was going? First right after the artificial... Zero on ramp. Oh. Huh. Maybe I will go to the on-ramp then. Everyone's trying to send me to the zero. Oh, shit. Act 1, Scene 4. Elkhorn Valley. Homer, I need emotional support. Conway brushes some dirt off Homer's hat. How's it going, Homer? Huh. Not sure that lady was right about the on-ramp to zero being here. I guess you just can't tell with some folks. They're liable to run you around just for kicks. Should we look around? Or get back on the road? Oh, I don't know. Might as well look around, fine. In we go. Into the darkness. Wow, I'm rattling through these. Act 1, Scene 5. Elkhorn Mine. Ah. Shannon speaks into the large brick cell phone held up to her ear. Why am I Shannon now? That's fine, I'll figure it out. But can I trust him not to just change the locks? Just... never mind, I have to go, sorry. Shannon hangs up the phone and puts it away. Is this me? Is this a stranger? Oh, Conway. Excuse me, ma'am, I saw the light was on and I'm looking for the on-ramp to... Do you believe in ghosts? Well, let's see. I do believe a place can be haunted, if that's what you mean. How about a person? Can a person be haunted? Sure, I guess a person could. Sometimes I feel haunted myself. What haunts you? Bad decisions, I guess. Wasted youth. Ha. Well, look. Here's what it is. I drive deliveries for a shop called Lisette's Antiques, and I'm out trying to finish this job. You're making a delivery to the mine? Oh. No. I have a delivery for 5 Dogwood Drive, and I can't remember ever seeing that address before. Now I heard I need to take a highway called the Zero. So I met this young lady, name of Weaver Marquez, and she sent me this way. So here I am. Uncommon kind of place for an on-ramp, but that's what it's been like so far anyway. With what? The Zero? Is that around here? I've never heard of the damn Zero. That doesn't sound like a real highway. But I know Weaver. I've known her for all my life. She's my cousin. I'm Shannon Marquez. Weaver doesn't lie. One time, when we were younger, she told me my dad had been in a terrible car wreck. There was crushed metal everywhere. And we'd be hearing it echo through the house for years, she said. I was very upset, crying. And then my dad walked in the door. Just come back from a trip to the junkyard collecting scrap metal to fashion into wind chimes. I was angry, but she said it wasn't a joke, and it wasn't a lie. All the time I thought she meant it was a riddle or a puzzle. But Weaver's not a puzzle, she's a mystery. Well, technically what she said was right, wasn't it? So, maybe the Zero is down here somewhere? Maybe it is. Well, I won't mind the company. I've got business down here myself. I talked to Weaver earlier this evening, too. Or anyway, she talked to me. It's hard to tell if she's listening sometimes. Yeah, I got that. Weaver told me I had to come down here to the old Elkhorn mine. She said I'd find something I've been looking for. What are you looking for? I'm not exactly sure. I have a few ideas. I'll know it when I see it. It's not such a bad thing, you showing up now. All told, I'd rather not go down there alone. Your dog should stay up here, though. It's no place for a dog. This is an old mine. It runs pretty deep and tangled. If we're going to go down into it, find your on-ramp, and whatever else, we've got to keep our bearings. I don't want to get turned around. I've got some gear here to measure connectivity, frequency response, stuff like that. Maybe we can find a way to put a signal out ahead, do some analytics, and figure out what kind of topology we're up against. Topology. Okay. Topology, that's the science of continuous space, my friend. The way this twisty maze of passages fits together. I thought topology was chart making, like, what do we call it? The elevation of maps. I'm not going to tell my dog to stay behind. I want Homer to come with us. But it looks like Homer might not come with us. No, Homer will not come with us. PA. That runs into the mine's PA system. Do you think it still works? The little light on the front of it is off. Oh, there's no power. Yeah, okay. Even when this old mine was up and running, it was tricky to keep stuff powered. You know, the miners used to have to pay just to run the fans and the lights. Yeah, they got paid in these shitty plastic tokens, coal script, you know. And if you want to run the fans for a bit to clear the air up, well, you have to put a token in. My parents used to work here, so did Weaver's parents. I guess a lot of folks' parents worked here. Can we power it up? I bet we just have to free up some power for the PA system. Everything is rationed. Here, set up that lamp of yours, and I'll go unplug these ceiling lights. Conway clears his throat nervously. Conway thinks of something clever to say. Digits with the change in his pocket. I heard the speakers back here crackle a bit. It's on now, right? Try saying something into the mouthpiece. Say something! So, we're down here? Okay, I hear you. We need to measure the echo delay time to figure out how deep the tunnels run. Just make some noises into the mouthpiece. Oh, rubbing a finger along the surface of the mouthpiece. The scratchy noise, that'd work very well. Scrapes a coin across the mouthpiece. Blows. Damn, that's a long delay. These tunnels run deep. I bet some of them have ruptured or joined up with a cave system. Alright, I set up my spectrum analyzer, so just say something into the mouthpiece and we can get a sense for how narrow the mine tunnels are. Don't be shy, just say anything that comes to your mind. Tell me a story about something, or what did you have for breakfast today? Here is a story. I used to work doing roof repair. We even fixed up a church roof once. It seemed like a big project, but doable. But then a thunderstorm hit and it was too late anyhow. Got it. Looks like the tunnels are pretty cramped. Yeah, low ceilings. Hope you're ready to stoop a bit. Yeah, you're probably used to it. One more test. We need to know if the air is breathable or if it's too thin or too dense. Just sit real close to the mouthpiece and breathe. I'll measure the resonance of your breath with the air in the tunnels. Just try to relax. Try to breathe naturally. That doesn't make sense. Conway breathes and thinks about resting. Conway breathes and remembers a moment earlier in the day. Getting some pretty strong readings here. I think we're in good shape, but keep at it for a minute. Conway breathes and visualises a cold drink. Conway breathes and relaxes as a peal of feedback and loose rock engulfed him. Ah, that's not good. Act 1, Scene 6. Elkhorn Mine. Jesus, you alright? What the hell? My leg is stuck. Shit. Okay, I'm going to pull you out. We have to get you out of here. There you go. Okay. Are you hurt? Can you put any weight on that leg? It's fine. Just try to stand up. Careful, I'm right here. Damn. Don't worry, I've got you. That leg is in bad shape. Here, let's get you onto the tram. There you go. Now, let's see if this thing has power. Well, okay, that's some luck, right? We should be able to ride this tram right out of one of the auxiliary exits. If there are any. I think there are. What about Weaver? We'll just find the exit, then figure out what to do from there. That's our first priority. So, the controls are over on your side. Let's get moving. Okay. Can't see why I'd want to turn the lights off. Oh, shit! That was spooky. Who were all those people? Would that have happened if I hadn't turned the lights off? Okay, this is stopping. Thank God. Okay. Let's go. Yeah, okay. I'd still like to look around a bit. I think I saw a tunnel with some broken tracks back there. I'm wondering what's down there. Do whatever you need. I'll just wait for you here. Thanks, I'll be right back. Good luck with that. That place is spooky. Huh. Birdcage? The paper tag hangs from the birdcage by a string. Canary, 25 tokens. Canaries sold at the company store? Did they also sell respirators? No bones in the cage. The bird must have been set free. Or maybe the cage was cleaned. There are cardinals at the Louisville Zoo, and other birds. Ostriches, eagles, emus. No canaries. Too common? Too small? Maybe. But they have starlings. Starlings aren't much bigger than canaries. And they're common, they're a pest in England. Okay, I'm going back. Can I go back? I can't go back. Tape reels. A pile of tape reels is jammed into the top of the tram. They must have been thrown on in a rush. The reels are unlabelled. The tape is decayed. Lisette and Ira's son Charlie talked about a piece of music he liked made with old decaying tapes. What was it called? Something about... Charlie had the most bizarre taste in music. Weird, noisy computer music. Where did he even hear that stuff? Louisville, probably. Or college. He was a smart kid. Damned pig. Why? What happened? Notebooks. The notebook at the top of this dusty stack is labelled in black marker. The label is dusty and smudged, but it looks like it might say horses. Houses, maybe? Or verses, even? Crude and hurried handwriting, too. Lisette had immaculate handwriting. Pristine and measured cursive. Never a stray mark. For the last several months, she filled out the receipts for each order. Since that young couple complained about the handwriting on the order slip. It's carbon paper anyway. It's bound to wear away over time. If they're so precise about their records, they should put it on the computer anyway. So I just leave her, do I? Right. So, how have I gone through a mine, come out the other side, and my car's here? That doesn't make sense. And my dog's here. And she's here. Hey, stranger. Did you find what you were looking for? Yeah, maybe. Look, we're not going to talk about that anymore, okay? Fair enough. How's the leg? I can walk on it, but it's slow. Well, I'll try not to get too far ahead of you. You don't mind my hitching a ride, do you? I've kinda got a lift out of here. Wasn't sure if, when I'd be heading back. I can drive. I can handle it. Okay, your decision. I guess I should look for another route to Dogwood Drive. Yeah, alright. Well, maybe asking Weaver about the Zero was the wrong place to start. Maybe we should just ask her for specific directions. Her answers are complicated enough without a layer of indirection at the question. Yeah, that's a fair point. I saw Weaver at my workshop. That's up north by Lake Nolin, right at Wax and Pilonia. Right at Wax and Pinoia. Right at Wax and Peonia. Wow, Peonia? How did I say that before? I can't remember. In the back of the bait shop. Pretty glamorous, right? These are the times we live in. She's either up there, or back at the farmhouse. Whichever you want to head to first, just let me know. I'm going to the farmhouse, it was freaky. Homer, this is Shannon. Nice to meet you, Homer. I've got some dried banana slices in my bag. Would you like one? Take care of your friend here, and there's more where that came from. Leave or leave together? What if I just leave? What happens? Conway gets back in the trap. Okay, so that was spooky. Talking of spooky, let's go to the Marquez farmhouse. Act 1, Scene 7. Marquez farmhouse. I still don't know what this game is. It's most strange. Oh dear, I'm slow and annoying now. I'm having evil within one flashback. Nobody attacked me with a chainsaw, I should be fine. I can't even get up the path, god damn it. Thank you. I regret coming here first already. This is tiresome. Wow, he's literally stopped. Is she helping carry him? I think she is. That's a nice touch. So, what do you think of the graveyard? There's nobody buried here, you know. It's decorative, I guess. Or it's art or something. I don't know. What are the names on the headstones? Marquez. Yeah. Nowakowski. Padilla. I don't know those names. Maybe the people who lived here before? I know when they bought this property, it already had a house and everything. Or maybe they have some other symbolic meaning. And the other name, Shannon? What about the other name? There were 3 names. Oh, and look at that headstone. Marquez. I used to think that was for my parents. Now I don't know. Indeed. I also don't know. Okay, so she's still gone. So this is where she was? Yeah, makes sense. This is where Weaver and her parents lived. They took out a bunch of loans, you know, and had this place built. Do you have any debts? I never really had any collateral. Something to be said for that, I guess. My parents were like that, until the company store found a way to get to them. For my dad, it was tokens to run the fans and air purifiers, and for my mum, it was canaries. Two solutions to the same problem, but they sure sounded different. Weaver had debt too, a lot of it. All tuition. She said she was a mathematician or something? Yeah, she studied some esoteric stuff about something about using maths to translate between Spanish and English. I think eventually Weaver put all those maths skills to work on all the red numbers in the family checkbook and got a clear sense of just how hopeless their situation was. So she left. I guess she just drove away in the middle of the night. They woke up in the morning and the car was gone. Never came back. Until tonight. Someone else told me to come here and talk to her. Huh. Okay. I guess we two aren't the only ones she's been talking to. Oh, that's not something you see every day. That old TV right there. Well, that is a damned antique for you. I had a model like that in the shop once, but I had to sell it off to make rent. Most painful decision I ever made. Say, do you mind if I open it up? Looks like the dials are all corroded and the screen is leaking light a bit. Come on. I bet Lisette would never forgive you for letting a specimen like that fall into disrepair. Yeah, go for it. Poke the TV. Oh yeah, these tubes are all messed up. Look like they've been in a swamp or a cave or something. There's moss growing on this one. That's okay, I have a few spares in my bag here. Here, I pulled this one out of an old computer monitor. Just needs to be recalibrated a bit. Okay, that ought should be seeing something now. You seeing anything? A little bit to the left. Damn, okay. Here, I think the contacts are dirty. Now don't go telling my customers I clean off old vacuum tubes with spit. Is that not good? There, just got to turn it north south, and we're going to stare at the barn again. Oh my god, it's a picture of the barn. The barn that is now all wrecked. That's odd. That's very odd. And that's me driving to the wreckage. Driving through a hole in time. What the fuck? What's going on? This is weird, but I like it. Is that it? That's it? End of Act 1. Okay, super. Well then. Oh, these are acts. Okay, that's it for me then. I think I'll leave it there. How do I exit? Huh.